Something crossed our solar system, something unexpected, something that didn't belong. It didn't come from the sun, it didn't orbit like the planets we know, and it didn't follow the rules we've spent centuries understanding. It didn't ask for permission. It simply appeared. Scientists scrambled to observe it and gave it a name. A cold, technical name designed to hide the mystery behind sterile numbers. 3. Tell us it's just another interstellar object, a wandering piece of ancient rock drifting through the cosmic void. Natural, explainable. Nothing to worry about. But what if they're wrong? What if it's not just a wandering rock from deep space? What if the 3I Atlas is something we don't fully understand yet? What if the story we're being told is incomplete? For a long time, humans believed the solar system was isolated, a quiet neighborhood in an empty universe. Protected, stable, predictable. We studied the planets, mapped the asteroids, tracked the comets, and everything seemed to follow patterns we could understand. Everything belonged to the sun's gravitational family. But that comforting idea is no longer true. In recent years, astronomers discovered something deeply unsettling. Objects from other star systems can pass through ours. Visitors from the cosmic unknown that don't orbit the sun, don't slow down to stay, and don't belong to our stellar family. They simply pass by and disappear forever into the darkness. The 3I Atlas is one of them. The third confirmed interstellar visitor in human history. And its arrival raises a simple, profoundly uncomfortable question. How many have passed without us noticing? How many crossed through our cosmic backyard while humanity slept, unaware? Dozens, hundreds, thousands. We simply don't know. And that uncertainty is what keeps astronomers awake at night. The name sounds complicated, technical, deliberately obscure. But the idea behind it is actually simple. 3I means the third interstellar object ever detected passing through our solar system. Third? Not 30th, not 300th, just 3. Atlas refers to the telescope network that first spotted this mysterious visitor. Before the 3I Atlas, we had detected only 2 interstellar objects. One in 2017, Tinigmathic Oumuamua, and another in 2019, the more conventional 2I Borisov. That's Italiano. 2 confirmed visitors in all of human history, out of billions upon billions of objects in space. And now, this one, the third traveler from beyond. The 3I Atlas is moving fast, very fast, unnaturally fast by solar system standards, too fast to be bound by the sun's gravity. Its velocity tells us something undeniable. This object was born around another star, perhaps hundreds or thousands of light years away, and it has been wandering through interstellar space for an unimaginable amount of time. And now, by pure cosmic chance, its path intersected with ours. Most comets we observe come from familiar places, the Kuiper Belt beyond Neptune, or the distant Oort cloud at the edge of the sun's influence. They orbit our star in predictable patterns, and we can track them, study them, even visit them with spacecraft. Interstellar objects don't play by those rules. They are cosmic travelers, in the truest sense, ejected from distant star systems during violent planetary formation, cast out by gravitational chaos, sent wandering through the galaxy for millions, maybe billions of years, alone, silent, enduring. Finding one is like spotting a single grain of sand crossing an entire ocean. The odds are astronomical. Space between stars is not just empty. It's almost impossibly empty. That's why, when astronomers detect one of these visitors, every observation matters and every data point is precious. And the 3I Atlas quickly stood out from the cosmic background noise. First, its trajectory. The path it follows through space is unusual. Not aligned with the flat plane where most planets orbit, cutting through our solar system at an unexpected angle. This tells us something about its origin. It was in T born here, and docent T belonged to our stellar family. Second, its speed. The 3I Atlas is moving too fast to ever be captured by the sun's gravity. No matter what forces act on it, it will never become one of us. It was never ours and never will be. Third, its behavior. So far, the 3i Atlas doesn't perfectly match what we expect from a typical comet. There is no dramatic tail, no clear and obvious signs of volatile gases reacting to solar heat, at least not in the ways we're used to seeing. That doesn't mean it's artificial, and it doesn't prove anything extraordinary, but it does mean something important. We don't have all the answers. We're still watching, still learning, still uncertain. This isn't the first time humanity has faced this mystery. In 2017, an object named Oumuamua passed through the solar system. At first, scientists confidently thought it was a comet. Nothing unusual. Then they noticed something deeply strange. It accelerated without any visible no jets of gas, no cometary tail, nothing. Yet it was speeding up. Some researchers suggested exotic explanations, others proposed highly unusual natural ones, and the debate never fully ended. Then came to Borisov. Clearly a comet, clearly natural, clearly understood, and everyone breathed a sigh of relief. See? Just another comet. Nothing to worry about. Now, 3i AS arrives, and once again we face uncertainty, with data that refuses to give us simple answers. Science is powerful. It has taken us to the moon, split the atom, and decoded life itself. But it is also honest. When scientists don't know something, the correct response is not fear, but curiosity mixed with humility. With the 3i LAS, astronomers openly admit that our data is limited. These objects move incredibly fast, and are often detected when they're already leaving. We have only weeks, sometimes mere days, to study them properly, before they vanish back into the interstellar void, taking their secrets with them. So here's the real question that haunts astronomers. Is the 3i Atlas just another natural interstellar object? Most likely, but probably is not certain, and history shows that many of humanity's greatest discoveries began as anomalies that defeated existing models, observations that made scientists uncomfortable until they changed how we see the universe. What if interstellar objects are far more common than we think? What if dozens pass through every year, completely unseen? What if hundreds have already visited, while humanity wasn't looking? And here asks the truly uncomfortable thought. If an advanced civilization wanted to observe distant star systems and emerging life, wouldn't sending small, silent objects be the smartest possible way? No signals, no lights, no obvious technology. Just passing through, watching, recording, and moving on. There is no proof that the 3i is artificial. None whatsoever. And that matters. We should never jump to extraordinary conclusions without extraordinary evidence. But there is also no proof that we understand everything about it yet. And that matters too. The universe doesn't owe us simple answers or care about our comfort with mystery. For centuries, humans looked at the sky and believed it was static, predictable, unchanging, safe. But objects like the 3i ATLAs remind us that space is not empty or still. It is dynamic, chaotic, and full of motion, filled with travelers we're only beginning to detect, and questions we're only beginning to ask. The 3i ATLAS will leave our solar system soon. It will fade beyond the reach of our telescopes and disappear back into interstellar darkness. But next time we might be ready, with better detection, better instruments, and better questions. Because the real question isn't what the 3i ATLAS is, but what else is already on its way, and whether we'll finally understand when the next visitor arrives.